Man United beat Man City 2-0 in the third pre-season game, and on Sunday night the games get harder. We play Real Madrid, 10 PM kickoff in the UK. But who is Jose Mourinho going to play in his team? He's been tinkering and switching. What we saw against Man City was probably our best football so far on the pre-season tour, with Lukaku and Rashford both in the starting 11. But who should he start against Real Madrid? Here is my predicted team for that game. In goal, I'm going to start Sergio Romero. Didn't start against Manchester City. I'm going to start him against Real Madrid. It's either him or Joel Pereira. Who would you rather start? At right back, I'm going for Antonio Valencia. He's our right back. He's our main right back. No, I wouldn't say our only right back. You could play Fosu Mensah there, maybe start him. He could deserve it. He's played very well when he's come on the pre-season tour so far. Now, the centre-back partnership, I've gone for Daley Blind and Eric Bailly. Now, Blind and Lingard are the only two players to have started all three pre-season games so far. Don't know what that means, but maybe Mourinho is testing Blind out. Left back, centre back, see how he's getting on. Now, Bailly, he should be starting. He didn't start against Manchester City. And for some reason, Mourinho's not using Bailly and Lindelof together. I don't know whether that is on purpose or whether he's just using his squad. But I think he's going to start Blind and Bailly against Real Madrid. And at left back, I've gone for Matteo Darmian. We haven't seen Dimitri Mitchell start a game there. I'd love to see him start there, but I think it might be Darmian. Personal choice. Maybe you'll disagree. Let me know in the comments as always. Now, a midfield three. This is quite interesting and very sexy looking. Herrera sitting at the bottom with Pogba and Mkhitaryan in front of him in a midfield three. Now, Mkhitaryan, he's having an outstanding pre-season tour so far. And the reason he's looking so good is because he's receiving the ball deep enough for him to run at a defence. Him as a ball carrier, there's no better ball carrier in Manchester United's squad. It seems almost that Mkhitaryan is more comfortable and faster running with the ball than he is without it, which doesn't really make any sense, but it's good to watch. And he's in excellent form, and I want to see him adopting that same sort of position against Real Madrid. Now, Paul Pogba, obviously he'll start in midfield, really orchestrated the game from midfield against Manchester City. Hopefully he does the same thing against Real Madrid. And Ander Herrera, what we've seen so far is just how much Man United need a defensive midfield signing. But we need Herrera there, not Carrick. He's going to get outplayed too much, outpaced. Carrick is a very static midfielder now, which isn't a bad thing. It's just he's got to adapt his game when he's getting older. And I just want Herrera there. He's just got far more energy. And as a front three, I've gone for Rashford on the right, Martial out on the left, and Lukaku up front. Now, when Rashford switched to the right wing against Man City, for the first 20-25 minutes, he was playing on the left. Then he switched to the right. And all of a sudden, City's defence were really stretched. And Man United had great attacking football. Then Lukaku scored, then Rashford himself scored. He scored very clinical goals on his pre-season tour. Clearly been working on his finishing. And that's what you need to see. Lukaku and Rashford, early signs that their partnership, their goal strike partnership, could be excellent this season. Both in very good form in their pre-season performances so far. And I feel Martial's been quite good as well. A little bit more muted against Manchester City when he came on. But Martial definitely looked a little bit more like the old Martial that we know and love from the first season in his first performances. Now, Lukaku himself, what an outstanding goal that was against Manchester City. The first touch to take it away from the on-rushing Ederson. Don't know what he was doing. And a fantastic finish from a very, very acute angle. He'll be happy with that. That should fill him with confidence, and it certainly filled me with confidence. And looking at this team, to have Pogba and Mkhitaryan running from midfield with Herrera covering, and then Martial out on the left, Rashford out on the right, and Lukaku up front. And he was doing more than just scoring that goal against Manchester City. Lukaku was dropping deep, receiving the ball, turning his man, really showed an all-round game. Very impressed with how Lukaku played. And this attacking team with these players, they can cause Real Madrid problems. And they're obviously going to cause us problems as well. But again, that is why someone like Herrera in that defensive midfield role is so much more important than Michael Carrick. But that is it for my predicted 11 for the game. What is yours? As always, ladies and gents, leave it in the comments below. Drop a like on the video if you want, and subscribe to United People's TV if you are new. We'll see you soon. Take it easy.